Islanders looking to head back up, and no doubt it's Barzal swinging once again. He wants this thing.
Here he is, Barzal right side with speed, trying to turn Lindgren right to the net. Draws a penalty as the rebound was tapped wide.
Come back and saving a goal at one end. That's Jaden Swartz,
Seattle,
one of the top scorers there for the Seattle Kraken. But as this play came up the ice, Barzal picked up a head of steam, and that's Lindgren. Try to skate forwards with Matt Barzal and match his speed. Awfully difficult. The Islanders' power plays going to get a chance, and you see any time it's right in the hands, that's a for sure thing. And maybe if not for that Lindgren hook.
First whistle of the game comes almost 4 minutes in, comes on a penalty as the Islanders get right to work on the power play, and Barzal took a hit to make a play. Siplikov gains the line, still has possession of the puck. Nice little drop for Lee. Now Barzal didn't have it, dropped off for Schaefer. He backs his way into an open spot with a shot through the skates of Lee. Pop free, and Schaefer got to it along the goal line. D'Angelo finds Schaefer in the far circle. Schaefer to the net front for Lee. The pass intended for Barzal gets by everybody and out of the zone.
What a great sequence that was. It all started with Siplikov back in the lineup with some poise at the blue line. It's been all Isles since.
D'Angelo, open look, Drouin, stopped by Decord.
Just unbelievable patience by Decord there. He made Drouin make the first move after.
Schwartz plays it to the blue line. Adam Larson snaps one that hit a body, hit his own man in Tolvanen, parked in front of the net. Blue line shot from Dunn, rebound there off of Riddick and rescued by Adam Pelech.
Very important to have this materialize into a lead here.
Yanni Newman, a wrister right at the eye level of a crouched down David Riddick, who grabs for the whistle. But didn't score a goal in 60 games last year. Didn't score one in the 22 so far this year. As Marchman slides it down, Beniers short side shot hit the post.
Lambert's been doing it with defense as they push for offense here.
Yeah, watch Riddick, watch his shoulder. He just gets up and almost puts his head up right in the little nook of the crossbar and post. And Beniers, a guy that burst onto the scene with an outstanding rookie year. He's looking to regain that form, but he's Kraken players we're going to see this evening.
Shot from Montour, gloved as it was headed wide. Ryan Pollock came over. Heineman a chance to skate with it for a moment. His pass to Drouin. And now the Islanders get it to Horvat. Doesn't dump it in. Sends it towards Heineman. Got the forehand shot away. And Decord made the stop.
I think last night was the first time I watched a game of Emil Heineman playing in it and said, where's Heineman? Where's 51 today? Well, right now you can see he's up in the play.
Horvat right off the chest of Decord. Punched across the goal mouth by Palmieri, but nobody home in blue.
Becoming something. How about Horvat and Palmieri setting the pick right there, Cal? It kept on. This thing's starting to pick up now. The pace completely different than the first 10 minutes, even though the Isles controlled it both teams now, end to end.
Barzal for Pollock. Lets it fly at 103. Wow.
That's a heavy shot. That might be the quickest of the year, right?
They had a 101.8 mile per hour shot earlier, which was one of the hardest of the year in the league. Might be his hardest of all time. As Drouin flips this one down into the goal line. Center, Lee, shot right on, swallowed up by Joey Decord.
Quickly, and this is a great play by Matt Barzal. Just finds the triangle, finds the pocket to Anders.
And so good to see him. He was able to come back last year. Played in 42 games when it all was said and done, but he's been healthy all year for this Kraken team. As Horvat hits one off the crossbar.
And try and lose Matty Beniers, his centerman, getting stuck under the pile. And watch him just kind of beeline over here, a little roll off. And there he goes and gets wide open. Normally it's the winger that goes to that position. A little bit.
That pass intended for Dunn. It's Drouin off to the races. He's got Duclair with him. Drouin stopped by Decord, and he hangs on.
From Jonathan Drouin, but a nice job here. The stick's a bit in the lanes, and I like what Jonathan Drouin has in mind here because he obviously wants to pass. He's a great passer, but things were closing.
Yes, he does so well, and Riker Evans just flies this one out. That one gloved ahead legally in the defensive zone, but turnover just inside the line. Here's a chance, and a shot turned out by the goaltender in David Riddick on the try from Catton.
The blocker there. What do you see on this one, Cal?
Well, I see Scotty just trying to touch the puck because he thinks it's a hand pass, and I think Shabby might have been able to knock that out of the zone.
Oleksiak, shot blocked by Ritchie. Can he get there? Cal Ritchie. Holmstrom coming as well. Ritchie, shot it, stopped by Decord.
Oh, I think he just bobbled that a tiny bit as he was looking for Holmstrom. His Kraken found themselves in that situation. Oleksiak, a left-handed shot over on the right side. Just a perfect job in the lane, and watch him as he looks up for Holmstrom. That puck's not where he thought.
And with no J.G. Pajot, that's going to be something that comes into a focus for the New York Islanders. Horvat with lead of the net. He found Barzal! Saved by Decord, and he gobbles up the rebound.
Over and over again, can you spot the open man? And sometimes it takes a little bit of poise for Anders Lee to find that seam, and Matt Barzal being rushed from behind. That's what you were talking about, Cal. Off to the back door, you saw Anders Lee, and he's just feeling it. He's seeing it. Obviously, it's not where Barzal
got it to his stick, so there is no hand pass. The puck went wide of the goal. Palmieri and D'Angelo not on the same page. Pass to the front. Schwartz shot shut down by Riddick. Mason Marchment comes in down the wall. Defended by Ryan Pollock. Knocked down Marchment. Puck wound up on Eberle's stick. Wraparound try. Riddick didn't look like he had that sealed off, but he's able to recover and get the whistle.
Have had their looks, but in the third period, they've been really strong. And here's a look from Jordan Eberle after an effort play by Marchment there. And not the first one, but the second one there.
And the second option, I should say. And then when Palmieri was looking for him, he wasn't there. Schaefer for Palmieri. Across for Mayfield. Open look! Off the shoulder of Decord.
Scott Mayfield, as he wiggles down. Watch that left shoulder. Decord just shrugs that.
On that road trip. And after just one goal yesterday and none today, it's 5 scoreless periods plus here on home ice since returning as Mayfield put it in the crease. Jamming away as Cizikas. Decord has it underneath him.
Offensive blue line, you better make sure. And a nice job from him, and not a bad idea. From this angle, stuff it as you got bodies in front. Of course, Casey's going to be there, and in comes 3 up.
Horvat, Palmieri, and Heineman on the ice together as Chandler Stevenson all the way around the net, centering feed. Jaden Schwartz with a shot, big time stop by David Riddick.
Wow. I mean, they were the one that started that draw, all nearing a minute, but here's the look right here, and what a save that was from Riddick. A little bit of old school. I don't know what you call that, Cal.
That's just the do whatever I can to keep this puck out of the net save. And, you know, the Islanders got caught puck watching a little. There's 4 Islanders in the position, and that thing goes. Big save, Dave, making a big save.
Islanders have come up with a few late goals here so far this season as Barzal drives to the net, can't come up with it. Keeps the puck under Islander control. Drouin leaves it for Barzal. Barzal trying to get lost over there. Barzal spins away, trucked away by Decord. Loose puck back in the net. Drouin able to find it. Evans pass, stolen away by Palmieri. Shabanov's with him. Palmieri, save, rebound was blocked by Evans. Gets in tight and somehow got it through. Nowhere to go, just punched it home.
Well, a bit of a shootout specialist is Freddie Gaudreau. I mean, his number gets called on the season. He hasn't scored yet. Granted,
as Matt Barzal picks it up at center ice here in the first round of the shootout. Saved by Decord.
From him, but just that glove hand of Decord with the pad stacked right next to it.
Everybody on their feet here on Long Island. Horvat against Decord. He's in. Throws the backside. Scores! He needed it. He got it. And the game continues.
Direction, or sorry, change of speed here. They gets Decord.
Well, just see from this angle on the replay, there is not much daylight there, and that thing came out of the net as fast as it went in. What a shot by.
We went through 3 rounds of a shootout. We need more. Round number 4, it's Chandler Stevenson. Ran out of room as he tried to get Riddick to bite.
But you got to figure he's up to something, and I think just a little stutter and missed his spot was Stevenson.
Kyle Palmieri has a chance to win it. Scores! It only took 1. Kyle Palmieri in the shootout, and the Islanders win it 1-0.
A chance to be hungry for more. And how about that release from Palmieri as the glove just dropped, and I think he was waiting for this moment right there. The glove's low, just by it. What a huge goal, and you love the celebration and the reaction from Kyle Palmieri as UBS Arena rejoices.
Kyle Palmieri has scored 10 times in a shootout. 6 of them have won the shootout, including that one from number 21, as the Islanders pick up their 13th win of the season, point 27 and 28. That moves them into second place in the Eastern Conference.